Welcome back. It's your boy Mr. Extra. Today I figured I'd do some live twin unchained content for Master Duels, doing some ranked matches, just going over how I like the deck. It's an older deck. It seems like it's going to be coming back because I know live twins have been proven to be useful in the with the new archetypes coming out and everything for I want to call them the adventurers, the adventure token archetype. Live Twins has a really good core for a deck if you're wanting to try to search and spam summon and not give control, but basically create a lot of field presence off of nothing. But we're gonna jump right into it. Yeah, just ignore the broken pics on the middle. Oh, it's just an old TV. Sorry about that. Alright, we're gonna go into it. This is what I'm going to be using for right now. 42 cards, I know, gross, but sometimes some of this shit pays off. So we got 2 Max C, 3 Nibiru, 2 Imperm, 1 Joyous. I know, I should probably just take it out because I rarely draw it, but on the off chance I do. I would be running 3 Joyous and 3 Max C, but I chose to prioritize Nibiru over all that other shit, so I'm going to go ahead and run it. I'm gold 2 for this account. And then my alt account is, I think, right around the same. I haven't been trying to climb as much because, I mean, let's face it, no one got any rewards for placements for the last season, even though the season was only like 2 weeks. So, I mean, let's see. I'm going to go first. Because this deck, a live twin unchained, which is, it's not a new deck, it's 2 archetypes that are really good, they just mesh really good together. But that and live twins usually lock you out of your extra deck aside from like link monsters, link fiend monsters anyways. And once you get the setup going, like let's see, we're going to start off with prison. Because this deck can go first or second, because I can play second with the unchained monsters going second, or I could play first with I could play first with live twins and pretty much make them have to, so they're gonna hit that. Okay, alright, we're not gonna do anything about that, so we're just gonna do I would do a T set, but there's no point. Let's do this and pass. And hopefully they hit aura, which the chance is going to be very high unless they just negate its effect. Because like I should be able to get them to pretty much pass their turn if I pitch out Max C on the first thing they do. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. Pitch it to buy a turn, or you know, they can do a crazy summon, give me 5 cards, and then let me Nibiru them as well. Yes, okay. Here we go. And here's the real question. I could go into Soul Disaster, I can do Unchained, but we're going to Unchained. We're going to hold the Nibiru, but I don't really see Black Wings doing 5. So we're going to chance it and we're just going to hit it. During their battle phase. And look at that, they just passed. They weren't trying to take any chances. Alright. I give them props though, they're playing Black Wings. Black Wings aren't even relevant anymore. I mean, hell, the Unchained isn't even very relevant, but they just have a really good cycling effects and destruction effects. You're gonna do that. I have this evenly matched face hand, which is pretty much useless the more when I put shit on the field, but I can wait for them to kill my dude. He'll come back on end phase, and then right after that, pop evenly match and make him bash some shit, and I'll still get my guy back. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and hit that real quick. And that whole column too. Which he'll probably, if he's dumb, he'll end up playing some of that column like further into his combo, and then it just doesn't work because it's an imperm column for the turn. So I thought he was playing Black Wing, but I think he's just doing like a weird Wing Beast type deal. No, he's just gonna straight up scoop. Come on, man, that's not even fun. You could have did something. Oh well. That's one. We'll take it, boys and girls. Nice little chunk of time. Plus I'm making a video for my lovely viewers and gives me some time to kill off my other game, which is Arc. It's a pretty good, fun game by itself. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it's not running a Dark Magician deck. I hate those. Alright, let me go second. I like going second with this deck. No, he wants me to go first. Alright, well. Usually I can bait out a lot of the hand traps early with the twin stuff and pretty much buy me a turn. Make them play out most of their hand, just trying to stop what I'm doing. Alright, we got what we call a bricky hand. But we're just gonna do this. Oh, he is playing a Dark Magician deck too. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and chain one of these. I never like seeing two maxis in the opening hand, but let's see, let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. Oh, is this man gonna do the maxi challenge? Do that and just make sure he doesn't try to use that real quick. Didn't really draw anything I could use, but my next card will depend on a lot, so let's see what happens. Come on, set down the rest of your hand, please. I'll harpies that shit so fast. And another hand trap, not what I want to see right now. Nope. I could kind of make this work. Because I could set back row and just bait it. And then set the ash. Which is what I'm probably going to end up doing. This will make him die to try to hit my back row. Like, it'll make him want to do it. Back row gets cleared, I'll get two monsters out of it and probably be able to clear one of theirs. Pop in any face down back row for Unchained. The Unchained archetype just is a special summon. And if he just goes straight to battle, he's got it. We're going to do this. Oh, it's exactly enough still. that was an example of me bricking. Which the only time I ever brick with this deck is if I just draw my hand disruption in my opening hand. It's all your staples, like your hand traps, and then like Harpy's Feather Duster, which is a good thing. I'd love that in first hand, but you know, I'd rather also, if I have a bunch of hand disruption, I want to have at least one extender. I just didn't draw an extender that round. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, your bottom right corner where it shows your timing, or when you hit your right bumper and then you activate and you're on activate or auto, change that to I'll show it when it pops up. Change that to on, because if it's on auto, it prioritizes your opponent doing stuff before you responding to it. Like this down here in the right here. Turn that to on, because then you can actually respawn during standby phases and stuff how you could in actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Compared to where on here, like, because I've had this happen before where I let's see, we're gonna grab pretty much where I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Basically where there's timing and there's the activation time in between two cards, so you can chain into it, and then there's been a lot of times on here where it has not let me do that. Or say like they normal summon and then I try to imperm one of their monsters as soon as it hits on normal, and then if you leave it on auto, it will make you wait until your opponent tries to use that monster's effect. And we're going to go ahead and just set up. We're not going to use that effect, but we'll use her effect though. And pull Rika back. But she's face down. Pop Aura. Pop Aura's effect off. Go into Disaster. Then we're going to go from Disaster into Soul Rage, so we can try to steal one of his monsters for a link summon on their main phase. We're going to pass there. Because if they swing Rika down, I'm just going to get another Soul Disaster. And people hate on Soul Disaster, but it's pretty useful. You just have to throw it out during your turn. I mean, it's a beefcake for 3,000, and you're never going to get it up enough attack to where its effect will actually give it enough to make it a beater. But its destruction effect, basically, I had one from Great back to hand, a Fiend monster, I'm pretty sure. What do we got here? Indymans? Okay, so spellcasters that use spell counters. Pretty sure they destroy shit though. No, it's an unchained monster, by the way. The real thing is, I could catch on with the nib too. I got double nib in my hand, and chances are I'm going to be using one of them. He's setting out scales, but he's only got scale 5. So unless he's around a bunch of lobies, I don't know what he's going to do, or he's able to change one of the scales. What is this? Endyman Spellbook? Okay. They search. This one strips attack. Okay. Alright, my boy, what do you got? Potagrees are just staring each other down. Just shaking it off. They're having a little dance off. And my boy scooped. He didn't have nothing. He got stuffed and puffed, my dude. Stuffed and puffed. Easy. Because, I mean, he was going to end up doing a Pendulum Summit, and that'd steal one of his monsters. Alright, let's keep it rolling. I think this is like the third match already so far on the video. Keep it rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I'm going to go first. My probability is higher with going first than going second, but it all depends on my hand, because if I got twins in my hand, going first. If I got Unchained in my hand, going second. If I got both in my hand, then it's whatever I feel like doing. Alright. So, we have a Max C. We got a couple things. I'm gonna bait their Ash real quick, the Joy Spring. Because they have it, they'll use it right there. And they don't have it, which that's even worse for them. We already have an Aura. Let's see. You know what? We'll take this, actually. So, we'll go ahead and try to bait it again if he's got it. Which, that tells me he doesn't. So we'll go for it. I call them Pink Bitch and Blue Bitch. Mainly because I play this deck in person too. Like this exact deck minus the Max C and the droplets, I'm pretty sure. I can't wait for them to update the game with all the rest of the current box sets. It's like I'm cool with the ban list on here too and Dragon Ban on it. Nice. He wasn't a huge threat anymore, but I mean, you can just do so much so early. I'm not looking forward to seeing DP on here, but you can hit DP called by the grave while he's in the grave, and it's easy. That's it. That's all you gotta do. We'll do this. Bring her back. Bring her back so we can get a free draw, so we can basically end up with a regular hand. We're gonna draw a card. He's gonna let us draw the card. That is beautiful right there. And with these cards, don't be afraid to put the Unchained trap cards face down, because, I mean, hey, if they get hit, you kind of want that to happen. What I can do now, I'll pop her, because then I can bring her back on my opponent's turn, all the quick effect, and then pop another card. Let's see. Just go ahead and do this and see where this gets us. Because right now we have a potential target destroy. We have another target destroy right here. And then we have a special summon from grave, which I can pretty much use this. Pop Aura, pop one of their cards. Like right now, they're playing Chicken Game, they're playing Exodia. And the cool thing is when I bring them back like this, guess what? They're in the main zones. Boom! Get rid of Chicken Game. I'm gonna play like Suedo Space and all that other bullshit. I got a buddy who plays that deck on here. Let's see if he's got the fuel to cycle his whole hand the entire time. Mallet. Oh, he's desperate. I bet he's gonna take away that whole hand. Just one card? There's no way you got 3 pieces, my dude. Come on. He just reset his hand. I'm not gonna get to use his Max C if he's doing Exodia, so. Alright, that right there, you see that right there? We're gonna go ahead and hit that with this. I'm going to follow it with this. Do that. Use his effect. I'm going to pitch this maxi because I'm not going to get to use it. I'm actually going to pop my pink girl. I'm going to use her effect now to bring my pink girl back. I'm going to use her effect to draw a card right now. Let me use this. And put him back on the field. He's gonna scoop. He's gonna scoop right now, watch. Alright. We could. Yeah, why not? Might as well go into access talker real quick. Just because they sat on the field for the turn. Yep, yes sir. And GG. Take the win. I think that was 2 scoops in a row already too. Yeah. About to be in gold 1. We're going to keep running it. Here in a bit I'll need to end up popping back over and checking my other game. Make sure I didn't get raided. That's the worst part about that game. You can go walk away for an hour and get raided. Ooh, let me go first. Come on. Ooh, fantastic. Alright, this hand is not bad. So we're going to set this. We're going to do Aura's effect from hand. He had no response for that. That's actually hilarious. So we're going to go ahead and set up early. Both these effects. Boom. 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 Gonna pop Aura. Aura's effect. Grab a Sarama. We'll link those two out. Just a little rage. And then we'll pass on that. Because I have the quick effect to bounce either pop Soul Rage if they try to deal with it. In turn, if I remember Soul Rage correctly, he's going to let me get something back to my hand. Yep, and then I'll add Aura back to hand. Okay. Man just looks like he's running cyber dragons. Oh, Dre? No. Nope. We're gonna make sure you can't get out Infinity. So we'll go ahead and go into this boy. And if they try to deal with that boy, I will quick effect it with Rika. Pop it, and then throw something on my field from grave. Throw an unchained monster on my field from grave. Nope. Let's see. 2 cyber dragons in his grave. How much you want to bet that cybernetic overflow face down? Alright, we're gonna link off this dude. Force him to cybernetic network. Cyber network. This card's in the graveyard. Wow, that didn't even stop anything. Destroy all spell traps you control. Alright. That did a whole lot of nothing, but okay. GG. Access code talker. Alright, my boy's big. He's real big. I'll go ahead and pop his 1 card on the field. Let's see. Oh! That's not going to stop anything, sadly. So we're going to go to battle. Swing it down. And we're going to swing for game. There we go. That should put us in the gold run and 3 win streak, which the win streaks reset every single time you climb into a new bracket, I'm pretty sure. Wow, it took me that long to do that. I felt like I did that a lot sooner for that achievement. Alright. Nope, it holds the win streak. Let's see, because I told myself I climbed down the plat last season, or when it first started up until went to season 2 for the rank. I climbed over virtual world. I'm doing it this time entirely with live twin unchained for the main account, and then the alt account is doing it with and should all dogmatica invoke. Pretty sure that's what I'm using on that one. I only use that one once I get in the high plat with this one, and then I'm just like, alright, cool. Time to. Oh no. You see this hand? 3 Nibiru's, but we have a Raigeki and we got a live twin home, so we have some extensions that we can do. 3 Nibiru's. This is Phantom Knights. Let's see, so I will definitely get to Nib. Don't forget every duel, change that thing over there to on. Do not leave it at auto. It will prioritize your opponent first on your opponent's turn. Like how on your turn it prioritizes you or your opponent. It's kind of hard to explain, but it'll help you out, basically. Just because it will ask you on pretty much everything that gets used, like, hey, do you want to do something? If you can do something. So, Phantom Knight, Burning Abyss. Keep on climbing. Alright, so right now he should be at 4. Should be able to nib him. Just like this. Yep, and he has no response to it. Hiya. Eat the rock. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? And you get a 0 defense token. And probably you're gonna end your turn. Probably. But Phantom Knights usually do a lot of banishing related shit if I remember correctly. Every time I fight them, they're banishing their stuff to search stuff from the deck. I need to put Dro in here. I have Dro. No, he's gonna get a Fog Blade. You gonna set the Fog Blade too, buddy? You gonna set the Fog Blade and use it on my nibby boy? See, he's gonna keep playing. He's playing to the nib right now. You could do multiple nibs the same turn, it'd be hilarious. You'd be surprised how much damage you do to someone. I got some tasty Cheez-Its while we wait. Interesting. Okay. He's gonna break sword my Nibiru. Alright. That'll work.